No, one month. Check it. Alright, check it. So what is that? It is a song.
First off, I want to say Kalalalium, how the honest to apostles of James Witness to salutations to the King Christians who are sincere and true. This is James Kingston, Jamaica, and yeah, we're not going to go out on the road today. I'm getting ready. So the street park with vendors and all of that. Even the spot where we practice. So, just decide. So that's how we did. We can get together, do a sit down, various topics, declare the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, prophecies, which is one of the key things. You have two big prophecies. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So we know them, the times, we know the Gentiles, the confusion of faces coming in. Then that is the time that we're in. Where the most are sealing elect. Alright? And that's one of the reasons why we go up here on the highways and the edges. So when we cannot do that, then we put them up live, or we put them up on the internet, on YouTube, which is another highway. Alright? So we better have a open preset. We want to start off with.
No, this is prophecy. You know what? This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 1. So behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Jehovah.
Right, and you have to deliver the message of prophecy the right way. You can't say, you can't come up with your own interpretation of what certain scripture breakdown as, or what the certain prophecy is. You have to follow the precepts. You have to, the most you have to reveal it, you have to teach it according to the scriptures. One next thing when you use to determine prophecy or world events, you know what I mean, things will take place around you. That's why you have to watch the news. The mark of the beast. All you can know perfectly by reading the scripture in Revelation 13, face value tells you what's something that's going on in the skin. But when you know technology, when you know what takes place around you, without the shadow of a doubt, then you can say, yo, this makes sense, because that's what the scripture is, and that's what the doctrine is. It makes sense. You see me?
So circumspect. This is Ephesians 5 verse 15. See, then that he walks circumspectly.
The word circumspect means to do what? Have a roundabout view. I mean, seeing things from all angles.
Yeah, as I say, the prophecy will come out. They say the technology. They see all of the things that we have points and look. This is what the prophecy speak about. So that means when you're circumspect.
Exactly.
Right? So see then that we walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
Right.
Redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Right. So redeeming the time because the days are evil. Yo, when I talk about AI, artificial intelligence, the plans, that's basically the icon. Isa vision, you know what I mean, where he must seek immortality with. Then Elon Musk make a talk, he must say, yo, human have no fuse with robots, or the next thing to your brain in order to the AI. You know what I mean? Look on the other part of it. What do you mean on the elder Shapar? We watch a video where they must show you how the AI can actually mimic voice, your exact voice, and make the voice where I say the thing them sound exactly like you. And you can see exactly how them can frame we when that easily by saying we say things. And when them put that out on the media, what people are gonna say, I know we say, when them look on your actual picture, when them look on the actual picture on the device is yours, sound like yours.
You must see all the points in the
The
video with a
machine,
different
you know what I
voice.
mean? The AI can do that. You have to know the technologies. First, yeah, I'll never want
Don't
Yeah, go ahead.
Second Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should
Yeah.
get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right. You know what I mean? So we are not ignorant of the devil, the adversary, which is who? Esau, the so-called white man. We're not ignorant to the devices. Somebody can pull up the definition of the device. Anybody have something you can jump in? You can get it.
I read at the beginning of the preaching, so the Bible say, if it was possible, I deceived the very elect. Yes? Right, so there's crazy stuff happening in this world where people are people now reading focus where the blind leaders are going to walk right now, try to be up with it. That's because we're not ignorant of Satan devices, right? That's how we can come tell you, because as the brother mentioned earlier about prophecies is basically saying before, right? And that's how you can tell a prophet. When a man come and say something before, and then different things come from what he said. Is it me? That shit up your bash in your shot, right? Is it what I said? Because as who can when the most I speak, right? And that happen. Nothing else cannot basically happen from what him say. So a man can't come add back. That I don't know if I'm on a lie.
Come from the Greek, noema, and even with purpose.
About with basically knowing the prophet or knowing what we really that was in prophecy. When a man speak, right, yeah, this is how you can match it up. When we speak something like the RFID chip, we can point to things and say, you see there, it can play out because the Bible said, "Angel shall speak," right? But you have men who speak things and then can't point to events that take place on earth. But match it back with the scripture. They show you where that in prophecy, right? Or where that in life happening right now. Them cannot match it back. I be a fairy tale and fables made up stories them again. Right. Things I will have no value, a roll out. So we just tell you what the script said, which is the most I word. Right? It's not true.
So remember this and show yourselves men, rings of old, for I am Yahweh, and there's none else.
Most I send counsel shall stand. That means if the Bible said, standing up. That's how we can see. Because all right, thinking if we problem are different problem with them body, them have chip to put in a
Right, yeah man. I have to I look up them thing here, yo.
Just do some fucking research.
Right, and the same thing is, yeah, the same thing is, if the reason why you know what watch man and you never said you know it.
Right.
Then you only get set for to lead the people astray. People tell you if you're blind, let them alone, they are blind. These are the leaders of the blind.
Clearly them blind.
I'm clearly them blind, and
They can't sign you, they never see that clearly.
when a man go ask a question like, how you can buy and sell with it? Now, how you can sell me something with it?
Right.
Really?
When you go ask a question like that,
Alright,
show you clearly.
alright, for that the
Right.
case, why is it that they have point of sale machines? Like, answer that question I asked.
Right.
Using the chip.
The technology we have them carry is a higher type of technology.
Can't.
Because they have a new car, they come out with CIBC bank right now, but then tell us they need that way swap it, they just scan it and
Yeah.
Hey, God.
I use chip cards.
The world
Every
is go
single one.
cashless. Why the world is like a question, brother? Why the world is go cashless though? What agenda going because the leaders of the earth right now at the book, we can basically track transactions so we can cut out criminality, corruption will get removed.
Right.
But you don't realize that we don't ever see all of these things, yo. They have put a lot of power in the hand of the wicked. Right? Basically a celebrate yourself.
I mean, that's the actual agenda. I mean,
Yeah, what I was saying, you can use a fence to keep people out, but also it can be used to keep people in,
Yeah.
right? And the same thing with the RFID chip. You can see some beneficial features, so-called beneficial features, yes. But what about the other capabilities?
The problem is that, right? According to the NIDs, if you don't have the NIDs by a certain time period, though, you're under one prison system because if you're a threat to the state, right? So you're not free to live, to farm, right? To fishing. You're not free to own a land. You're not free to do anything at all because you're not subject yourself to the system, yo. That alone make you know say, this is not a just, it's not the right system.
And if you have access to this system, them
Yeah.
deem.
Yeah.
Like the post office.
Yeah,
So it's kind of like, oh, you're part of the system, so now you can have 10 million or you can go buy what you want or do this or no. The government say, oh, you can spend a maximum of $1,000 a day. So believe when you try to exceed that $1,000 for the day, you can't
basically what I'm saying is a right. You have a right, not necessarily a privilege. You have a privilege to go out there, walk freely, shop around, do certain things, you see me? And when Zozo happen in a mobile or you call it state of emergency happen, Tivoli and mobile and them place it, and then when them do them take away privilege and show you say, oh, these were never rights given to you, but privileges the government deem are the higher the powers that be deem fit to give
In protection of the state.
exactly.
Right.
You see me? But once them feel say yo, it is within their jurisdiction or power to take that away from you. It's not say yo, you don't want it again. Right.
Let's finish Isaiah 46 and verse 11. I'm going to finish verse 10. He said, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure, calling a ravenous bird from the east, the man that executed my counsel from a far country. Yea, I have spoken it, I will also bring it to pass. And the man will bring him in counsel. He said, we have used the servants of the Most High, on the left and on the right.
Hey, let me add this. The words that were written, a man write them, it's to tell us, the Most High, give us in a psalm, right? No psalm, the psalm.
Man, I'm not afraid to bring out praise.
Yeah, man.
And get it for us.
No, one was not Peter, say, the word come by holy men, as we move by the Spirit. This is 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto we do well that we take
You know what? A sure word of prophecy. When something sure is not maybe it or might or there's a chance. If something sure is secure, it means it's gonna happen. Right? And it's not only a sure word, it's a prophecy. So it means that anything where you have about Shemashai put in motion and having them words must come to pass.
And precept says, don't tarry wait for it because it will surely come.
So wherefore ye do well that ye take heed as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn.
Right, that's the next thing, Alex. Take heed, meaning what be circumspect. The light that shine in our darkness, because this is the darkness out there now when I valley a shadow of death. And this is the light that shine light we look and see, oh, we have escaped the time have come, because a man might still go up on the highways and edges and feel like say, yo, a fun thing, not a fun thing, yo. Right? Even though we might smile because we enjoy the most hour, we're being oppressed. Right? And we're gonna be oppressed even more because the Bible said Esau seem have a short time of basically running,
Yeah, we can get the precept. When Yahushua, the crucifixion of Yahushua was drawing close. Thinking about Yahushua actually go through agony and the time he will approach it. Because the severity at the time when the things that we go through.
Jacob's trouble.
You know what I mean? Jacob trouble. So we have to go there, the elect basically. I will go through that time of trouble.
The one that Israel go be that trouble, but there's a different level of that trouble. And so God most of the time say, if the righteous scarcely be saved, what to the rest, yo? Right? You know what I mean? So it's not that we're saying, we alone are go through the hell. We alone are go through the entire nation go through the hell. Some just blind to it, yo. I'm honest, I'm not denial. I'm just see things that I'm around him and just beside you, man, live him life.
Yeah, the thing is that we are aware. Right? You know what I mean? We're aware of the trouble we are going through and what we are going through.
Surely oppression make a righteous man.
Yeah.
When the oppression we are going through basically on the leg. The leg are going through basically purification and the don't are going through destruction. Finish this. He said, on the day shall arise in your hearts, knowing this verse, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation, for the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man, but holy men of the Most High spake as they were moved by the Holy Spirit.
I think that.
Okay, cool. So that's what we're not trying to understand, right? We are the mouthpiece of the Most High. Right, so come out here and speak on his behalf. Because when the Most High talk, terrible things happen. When the Most High utter voice, they shake, people drop dead. You see me? People tremble, scared.
Hey, this prophecy of the verified chick or the mark of the beast, it's so big. There's no way the scripture could have missed that the Most High would mention it. Then there's no way such a big event that take place on the earth, and they go on under the scope of the Most High. Oh, right. So you saying this big thing where you see something different from
the Most High,
you know what I mean? That's error. That's heresy. See? Yeah, so the Most High basically miss. You got to tell me something.
part of the linchpin of the white man overall new world order agenda.
Right. And the key, our fighting chip is the key to the white man. Right? The reason why it being lowered into a national ID, right? And then that ID coming by the RFID chip is an ID, it's a RFID, right? And the world goal is to what? Make everybody in the world can be identified.
Why?
What purpose?
Right. Why?
Because the thing about it is it's showing. Remember what is Esau agenda? Make himself a god. Right? So the way he can make himself a god is by identifying every single thing, from every single chair to every single tree to every single person.
Bird. You can get back in the last chain of thought. There's article come out where he saw ship hummingbird. You know what I mean? He saw put chip in a hummingbirds. I catch them and I check them and let them go, man.
Exactly, because what you need to have total, and the thing about it with the human aspect of it is that only those would take the chip show them submission to this God.
Right.
As in you want this God if you can be able to identify this God it shows you mean allegiance, and this God now dictate every single thing we do.
Right.
From the time I wake up to the amount of food I eat, to how I work, to the amount I earn, if I can buy or sell this or no.
It's the term worship. You look to go back to as a dog, king from your master. So everything you actually go to, you basically bow down yourself and say, yo, you're my master.
Because they can't have access to the system without the chip. Which means that you can't have the benefits of the master without submitting to it.
So this Thessalonians 5, I'm going to start at 4. Ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in night.
Yes, so you have to know martial law, because one of the reasons why martial law will take place, the main reason why the economy will collapse, the cashless society coming in, the collapse, the money, people gonna riot. You know what I mean? People gonna riot. Why them collapse the money? Because they are bringing a new money. See? What is the new money? The chip. Because everything going to be linked, your bank account going to be linked to the chip. When I'm sure you, there's an advertisement where the man walk in the store and I take out something like him at TV, but by the time you go through the door, man just carry receipt come give. Or when him get checked, when him scan them goods. See? That's how the chip going to operate. MasterCard in Jamaica actually what they actually doing a swipeless system, just like what the brother Nina mentioned earlier. That's exactly how the chip will operate. Then you just scan and move.
Just don't be in an online first. That's why the chip.
Yo, you need to show us something.
You ask a question how the example you give, how them identify the goods we take up. Right now in China, if you go on store and you take up a particular goods, then deduct your social points.
Right.
See, if you take up a next one where basically contribute to your overall good lifestyle, here, all them do that. Image recognition, man. You see, through the image recognition through the cameras. You see?
So watch out, they bring up that watch advertisement and one woman take up something. And like the thing what she have make you can't say this no good for her. So she put it down and walk away. Like she said, and take it up back. Like she said, I'm not follow this. You see, but just to show you say, oh, this can show you what you can put in your body, you see me?
Even the Amazon store, once you take up something and put it in your cart, it goes from your bank account. And if you nobody want it, once you put it back on the shelf, the money just go back to your account.
Yeah, because everything go back to the Internet of Things. That's that Internet of Things, every single thing, human, animal, physical assets like technology, where you want to buy a computer or phone, everything equipped with our RFID, so the radio frequency identification. It's like, for instance, when you go to like a supermarket or so, and you scan, it's like the barcode you use, right? And scan it, so the chip will have its own barcode, everything happened. Even when you're in a one store, moving by something like a magnum, is you see it underneath it. And the excuse was that there you have like one little deep in sitting like the bush without them to coffee there, make up some nice. Exactly. So every single thing are connected to it and it all go on the blockchain. So as Brother Murphy, you everything intertwined and the centerpiece behind everything, we have everything is going to be identified there, but the identity is verified in chip.
Because the thing about it, the goods them already have the RFID chip. So why humans, one of the reasons why humans need to have it as well is to show them interaction with the goods. Because right now, one thing you don't say, 50 goods with the RFID chip reach our store, and 5 or 10 of them come out. But they don't know who take it out. They don't know how much where that person live. They don't know how much money they have in their bank account. They don't know none of that. But once your information, your RFID information relate with RFID information of the good or whatever service you acquire, then that does full integration right here.
I'm sure that when trading, then that's how like if a country has sent out a certain amount of goods to a particular country. When them read, them already have the number of goods are supposed to arrive. You know what I mean? So when them use to track that, them already have them goods upon the system. How them track it? As the brother mentioned, the RFID technology will connect it to you. So you look on a barcode, you know the example of a barcode, the one you want portable barcode, you can see it clearly still. Yeah, basically it's a portable barcode. See? And when you look on it, there's a symbol on it where the hand, then make an X right on the hand, right here, so. I show you so you get scanned basically like a barcode. You know what I mean? So them will show you long time. You know what I mean? Even in the movies, them will tell you so them will put a chip in your hand.
They don't know what agenda mean. Yeah, good. You know, agenda mean, they might have an agenda or them have push. Right? These are not just overnight plans. Right? For years them have already been behind the scene and make you know what the Bible said? I write decrees out. Right. To do what? Oppress the poor. Because we, the Israelites, right? Everybody gonna get oppressed in this system, but it's merely towards us because guess what? We promised a blessing and a kingdom, and that kingdom is basically for we rule the earth. So them know say with doing this, or trying to do this, maybe them can accomplish for them kingdom get we out. Is that what I said? But the most I already said the thing from before, so it make the Esau feel like say he might do a thing different from what the most I said. That's how I say look on the prophecies them, look on the prophecies them, look on what I'm around it. Tie back to the scripture. The Bible say it shall speak and it shall not lie, and whatever speak, it gonna play out because that's script. Everything already get done from the foundation of the earth, right? No, nothing new now get added. You know, just say, okay, change that thought, change that the most I don't change. Right? Man, the same yesterday, my same today. The plan I have from beginning is the same plan today. Right? And at the end of it, yeah, it's finished from the foundation of the earth. Right?
Can you not fly up upon that? Isaiah 55 verse 11, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Right, let me say this. This is how you differentiate the prophets from the false prophets. Right. This is how you differentiate prophets from the right? David, read it, bro.
This is Deuteronomy 18 verse 17. And Yahweh said unto me, they have well spoken that which they have spoken. I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren like unto thee, and will put my words in his mouth. And he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. And it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him. But the prophet which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or that shall speak in the name of other gods, even that prophet shall die.
Right, that's what we're saying. Right? Continue with
I meet.
Right, yeah.
And if thou shalt say in thine heart, how shall we know the word which Yahweh had not spoken?
Right, because this is what people want to know. Who are there must, everybody has a false prophet. The last day there shall be false prophet. Yes, sir, in the last day there shall be real prophets. So how you going to know what the real prophets are? Right? Anybody else say a preach, a false prophet. So who is the real prophet? Or you tell a real prophet, yo? You just don't want to come out of the wicked way you live, so you don't want to see no prophet. But then people don't like the prophet. When they see prophet, as soon as them and kill them because you know the news that come is not for them dirty lifestyle.
Yeah, Mark, someone say you come in peace.
Yeah. Right, go ahead.
So like even when I kingdom, the time when the king of Judah and the king of Israel at all, when I say, oh, no one deal with the prophet then,
I'm probably prophesy to you like you, you know, they're not important.
You know why? One of the reasons is that one of the reasons is that people love to shy away from reality. They don't want comfort zone as I mentioned, and they don't want to disturb the comfort zone there. Okay. So the example is that the brother the elder shopper basically the reason with some banker. One of them was there was a banker, one was a lawyer, and whatever profession the rest was.
When basically is supposed to be responsible in countries are monetary and judicial legislative things.
And so the people ever get highlighted in the society here as educated and wise. The brother asks them a few simple questions and they get confounded. They don't know how money works, and one time them actually see the brother actually point out the direction in which the economy go. They don't want to hear about that. They try to digress from what the brother said because they don't want to accept the reality. Said these are the conditions where we in, and these are the conditions where we are heading. This is serious. This is how we are heading to. They say them shy from it, man.
There's my daughter.
Yeah. You find say that's my daughter right there. Yeah, try to digress, you know.
Yes, I find my daughter over there. Just in the dark and gloom, the people are gonna rape them.
Yeah, man.
That's why you need to know you. That's what they're warning you. Right? Because you know what the Bible said a while ago? It said the prophets are speaking like the most of them and tell the most story. Right? Them are dead. And guess what? If you join onto those prophets, you're gonna die too. Right? So that's the important, that's why you need to know who are the prophets and you know how to weigh them. Right? Because you have a lot of camps out there, you have a lot of different religions out there. Everybody wanna know what is the truth. If you're sincerely seeking the truth, yo. This is the table where you put everything on and the balance check. Right?
Deuteronomy 18 verse 21 again. And if thou say in thine heart, how shall we know the word which Yahweh had not spoken? When a prophet speaketh in the name of Yahweh, if the thing follow which Yahweh had not spoken, when a prophet speaketh in the name of Yahweh, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which Yahweh had not spoken. What the prophet had spoken it presumptuously. Presumptuously, not be afraid of him.
Yeah. That's why we're telling you don't listen to these other camps because we them say what about embargo.
Christianity.
So yeah. And
they come in another God name as well. Christ.
Yeah. Just craziness, you don't match up with the revelation. Bring up revelation. That's the piece, right? Yeah. Chat it fast.
It's Isaiah 41 and 21. Happen, let them show the former things, what they be, that we may consider them and know the latter things for to come. Show the things that are to come.
That's what hereafter. If they not speak according to this word and to the Lord of the testimony, they speak according to this word, they can bring it out. Isn't it?
Finish this? Yeah. Show things that are to come. Hereafter.
This is a clear and strong point for the Most High because this is about showing glory. Because in sight before it, almost the people know that in greed. That's the more people to know you. Some send men to go there go speak on his behalf and making you say, yo, look here, man, I gotta drop a flood. Just to say. And I drop a flood next week. And when the flood come next week, you know, so the most I really.
You say, write the vision and make them play upon tables that he may run that read it.
Right.
So when you read it, the most I never lie. There's no prophecy where himself to come to pass and never come to pass. So what about the ones that where himself will come?
Right.
You know what I mean?
If you look at the word run, you know the same precept there. Then one running to a strong tower.
Right. Which is the name of the
The
Lord.
name of the Lord.
Yeah, because truth, when you read as when I read, and like what we can speak to most of them, well, almost everybody here, right? When you just start learning the truth, right, you realize there's no hope in no other thing apart from the Heavenly Father. Because when just everybody, yeah. I say, yo, I'm not going to go free war. I'm going to get chopped on this head for the east, you know.
Remember
Yeah.
when we just said to him that I say, yo, just let me know already.
Yeah, really.
Just come in at the prayer and tell me what I say, yo, we don't have to buy the AK them and think this.
Because of war, the music are going on. And then I said, but I never realized that you look here, it's not about taking up sword, yo. This is the sword that you need to take up.
Right.
The most I rush up on any sword, yo. So, yeah, which is the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is a strong tower. And him give you, I say, you look here, now bring this, but I'm going to secure you in this. And he say,
But in the scriptures, I see a castle, right? And if you look on the ancient castle, you have all them.
and the strong tower, the height of a man, the strong tower.
Dumbest person one the most I ever make. Yes. Because they are planted by the creator.
Right.
Right. So that's after Esau. Glad are you?
Right.
Glad are you?
Jackass and a hard time.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Hey, the most I set them up. You know what I mean? The people say
Set them put in slippery
against
places.
the conduct. You set them put in slippery places. Then and the pride within an Esau art, who put it there? Put it there so you can lift himself up. They always say, yeah, I'm multiplying.
Bro, this one can get Romans 9.
Right. So the fall. This is basically the end of Esau, which going to be a great. The most I will do is a grand finale. Then and it have to big. You know what I mean? It have to big, man. So all of this setting up. What's the setting up? The mark of the beast. But Esau will just make a rush in and try to cheat the people through martial law. You got disease, pestilence. There's a whole lot of things were set in place. We take place on the face of the earth. The most I will just end it off big, man. Then that at the time we are gear for.
Second Ezra 9 today.
Yeah.
You can get into we have a book known as the Art of War, right? Coming, you tell about the sword, you tell about captivity, right? Slaughter, even the beast of the field. Like when I really check it, the more animals I will enjoy seeing this.
Hurricane,
Earthquakes, all of this chaos. He's starting to be part of destruction. But you just like, you want to want puppy, yo.
as a king of terrorists.
King of terror, can.
Yeah, he's just the whip for basically they can use to promote some of these terrorists. And the most
Right. Yeah, can. Go on. You have a precept. We say, shall the ox boast himself against him that
Yeah. So this back in Isaiah 41 and start back at 22. Show the things that are to come hereafter, that we may know that He our God, that we may be dismayed and behold it together. That's the point.
So come we see what we do. Let's see if it's Christ or let's see if it's Selassie or Buddha or whosoever you want to call it. Let's see if them black woman here. We'll see. So we see who are the real gods, yo.
Make we see if the prophecies then now come to pass. Make we see if the mark of the beast now go be made mandatory, or which is the mark certified the chip. Make we see if that now go happen. Make we see if World War III now go happen. Make we see if martial law now go come.
You're right. That's as a brother the scripture a while ago. We have go through it. That's a killer scripture for all religion. Yo. Because we can end all arguments with all religion about. Yo, tell you what come. Tell you what come, yo.
You know what always kill these like these astrologists, the people the Muslim, Islam, whatsoever them go by prophecies. Because when they ask them what your book say about prophecy, because there's no other book will really tell you the things that will come to pass and they come to pass. The mark of the beast is one big prophecy. Which other book you find it in? Except in the Bible.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. Right, the kingdoms, the Brexit thing. But a big prophecy that Germany, France. That's basically Greece. That's basically the 10 to I want one of France now. I want one of Germany. Where the president Macron say in France. Basically they don't want to look to America. If we do certain things for them no more. You know what I mean? You have Germany who are trying to separate themselves. Britain has separate themselves. That's a big prophecy they mentioned in the scriptures, yo. Is it? Can, is it?
Hey, you know, we stand around too long. So like just get it out. So Revelation 13 verse 16. It says, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Yeah, someone read the scripture and then neglect to them read the scripture a while because it said that no man might buy, and then man gonna say you're embargo.
Then man gonna say sit.
Yeah. That's the thing I said. And look again, you know, there's evidence according to life. That we have to, this is all, remember in the scriptures are life, you know. I live where I live them. It's a around life right now. I show you that embargo are basically get pushed aside. America is the king of forcing embargoes on people, right? And America get pushed aside because no, them are bypass, isn't it? And the system are coming, those embargo won't have any value. So what kind of tools you talk about when you say the RFID chip is an embargo?
Oh, you put it in here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we and when you get them a show you, is that you know, this is what I call denial. You see, them a show you say, look here, we're going to put something in your hand, right? Where you can buy and sell, and you still go around that.
Yeah, it's not even.
And the same thing I can go in, so like you could tell. Right? So it's just the most like blind, you know. That's just the most like blind, you know.
And I mean tell you, at the time, you have some of them were actually no. So you hey, some of them sell out, some of them actually no, and some of them cried. Because the fact that GMS have pushed this for so long and still push it. Whether you go on YouTube, thousands of videos upon start from before.
What channel is
What is it? 666 mark.
Exactly.
So the thing is, brother, you have a lot of men know it, but because of pride, they just like the Cornelius system. When them start teaching Cornelius, say Cornelius is an Israelite, they never come out and say they know say yo, them man did it right. Who bring it out first? Who actually show them say yo, Cornelius is an Israelite through the scriptures? But when them start doing it, them not knowledge the men them where they get it from. Them just go off like we have figured it out. Say Cornelius is an Israelite. So same thing with the chip, man. They don't really want to come to the forefront to do that because them are lose even men.
Right.
And they don't want to lose.
And they will lose money. They will lose money. Number one, if it's all about saving the sheep of the Heavenly Father, and you see something as dreadful as the RFID chip, because with RFID chip comes our temptation. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I see something as dreadful as that, and you now go on the people them about it. You just leave your collect money straight up by people them.
Even if you sincerely never know. But alright, fine, now you know.
Right.
No. Yeah. Come say no. Like,
what does the RFID chip have to do with buying and selling? You make that big boss pictures videos out there
it's
saying
huge.
that you see me? Guess what? You don't come and say, okay, yo, they were right, we were wrong.
Right.
And then if I do that now, you know what I say? The RFID chip is the mark of the beast. Because it will allow you to buy and sell. Right? The RFID chip.
No, we can just skip, read that, and then we can go back to it. Because I mean,
St. John 10, verse 11. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But he that is an hireling, and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep.
That's what happened to all who are following me, and these are like champs and not telling the truth. Right? So you need to know, say, yo, look here, whoever you shall work with, right? Him say, if you love me, feed my flock. Right? And by feeding the flock, basically, you educate them to the will of your boss and your shy, and build up them spiritual growth, right? You show them what the dangers to come, and show them, say, oh, look here, the Savior is here to save you.
And the thing about it too is that they're really not sincere, because it's a case that, as we said before, if you did wrong, right? Make it be known that fine did wrong, and put your ego aside and keep on the flock. Because really and truly, it no matter whether or not you are followed James or well, the banner is under James, like that can't hide. But just to say, it don't have to be a case where you say, oh, James or whatever. The fact is, the RFID chip I mark on the beast, and now we know, so you would have to take it. Put your ego aside, put away all of that if you're really sincere about the flock. Because at the end of the day, that's supposed to be a job. You see me? If you did wrong, you did just wrong.
Regardless of the
yeah, and the thing is that the precept we read, you see, and it's it's a very serious thing when you're hireling, because if you make the wolf come in and scatter the sheep and kill the sheep, the blood that got big on your hand. So it's a very serious job. It's not about taking up sign and thing and about to say, oh, me I go teach this because guess what? I go teach my own thing. It's not about that. You take up a very serious thing for your hand. Then, first of all, you go there, the most side is saying, then you take up a big job for your hand. We require blood. See, because the people them dead, the blood them in your hand. See? Because the Lord tell us, yo, the people in blood, if you seek not to want the wicked, you might require the people in blood at your hand. See? So when you go out there, on a game, man, see, when you go out there to pose and joke, as the brother said earlier, we might laugh because you might not think.
And another thing, say, no, I'm saying that stammering tongue.
Right, right, so you have to see that, but it's a very serious thing, right? See?
The false representative of the Heavenly Father, man, yourself again.
They are trying to do most alive.
Right. But look at who did that perform miracle in that time of Acts and decided to a cast out. I get beaten by demons. He take up a couple of them well. Them a take on the work of the Yahweh upon himself, but Yahweh never sent them.
And the thing what them do that too? Fame you.
Fame. Try to make a name for themselves.
And everybody believe in the Lord for man. Exactly. Them just use the name.
So it will come down to the real. The surprise, it will come down to the real skinny.
I will tell you. Yeah. What them say, and the end shall speak and not lie. So all lies are get revealed.
Yeah, keep your going to say then shall they know what my chosen.
Oh, you may have that too.
It can be because
I'm reading one we have. So Ezekiel 33. Let's start at verse 33. He said, also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they show much love, but their heart goeth after their own covetousness. And lo,
the comment word cheerleaders them, you know. Hey, they have enough one for the comment word that yeah, wash it on, talk, good lesson on. You see me, them hype. Watch every video, everything. No cam, no breakdown, no nothing but years. And then I walk up and I tell some people, yeah man, yo, watch GMS are the truth, but
lifestyle. Yeah, not really. Your lifestyle still. That's obviously not because saying that everybody's a prophet, right? And but your ways to basically help to the body of. So you have people used to show tithes and everything they give the service and
but so what? No, the cheerleader we're talking.
Yeah, man, you're really talking about because
cheerleader.
And yeah, when they call them Jackie Pan 2 party.
Yeah.
You know, but the fun, you know, the both they fun their Pan Brothers videos in the comment section, and then you see them every camp you see them on the comment board. You know what I mean? You have niggas like them Jack, you call them Jackie Pan 2 party. Both
what's the idea?
What the idea? Some novice. When you check them channel, no works, man.
Even them lifestyle to they want them to watch all these videos and them still pork, still Christmas, still and years them watch video. Brother, enough time I look at someone pass. Shalom, head ball, face clean. I say, oh, this one I tell Shalom.
Yeah, you want to know so you know the movement. We don't even know the movement, we need to change. The word of God, we are speak to you. After basically influence some of our changes in your lifestyle. That's how we say repent, you see me? And try to keep the last the best of your ability. You see me? Change your ways, your Bible says if you come from a wicked ways. So but why saying say, oh you learn the word shalom? What that mean? We see you back then. How we see me? See what I said? So think about that, yo.
Yeah, finish up again.
Verse 32, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that had a pleasant voice and can play well on the instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not. And it's supposed to be not only a hearer of the word, but also. Verse 33, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that the prophet had been among them.
I would say time will tell. And say, oh, then shall they read it so that
you want them to come. Yeah, we have a problem with why the captain can't come together.
Yeah. It's all love.
This is why, yo.
Yeah, a man. Like, they're in a different camp. They say, yo, they have a disagreement. No problem, but it's all love.
Alright, unity camp.
Them have the unity camp, summit, Israelite summit. Yo, then that's the precept.
You not agree, but let's see how we act together. We're not both. Guess what? When the time of Jacob's trouble come, we're not going to go different ways. Because I'm not going to say, yo, no.
One man I say we can't take the chip. The next man I say we can't, we don't take the chip. You see me? But when I say it's all love, so now
we can't worry about it's all love. We can't keep the truth. But it is basically our reasonable service to preach the truth, because scripture said the lips of the righteous feed men. You see me? And at the time the after the apostles, when Peter and Paul and them wanted to be upon the scene, Ananias and Sapphira, they contribute to the body. That is would be an example of adding to the truth.
Yeah, that's what
see what them do? Them withhold.
That's right.
See? Just like how somebody money right now, and from one hand, they might give you something, but they might withhold because they don't have the full integrity to adhere to the truth. But when Peter said to them, he said, yo, today, death has come up as a doorsteps. You see? That will be so likewise with them money, who are basically half-ass one I contribute, the next thing, them all was all out because of some disagreement, they don't want to have the full integrity and truth, you know. You see me?
This is Romans 13 verse 10. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law.
Right. That's what it is, yo. And if you have a different from that, then you have to do your own thing.
Part of the law. Is that supposed to make the cut in there?
Yeah, part of the law basically when you see a sorcerer, we can kill them. Right.
When you tell something so like if you tell somebody to take the chip,
Right.
or even indirectly, I say, oh,
It's a part of the sorcerer. You're worshiping.
exactly. And you know what they do it? You have to break your test. Somebody to break the law.
No other God beside me.
Exactly. Law breaking.
Right. The scripture says you don't catch when your family member them commit idolatry. You could be the first. So if it's a case, the scripture says love worketh no ill to his neighbor. So how it goes? Is it that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, or is it not the mark of the beast? And if it is not the mark of the beast, what is the mark of the beast? What will be still?
Where is it in prophecy? Because this is a man the most our judgment feet now, which are read, right? Right? So we need to know we're in prophecy. This thing where you have a play out.
And another thing, that is why we can't agree because we have to agree for everything. That's why we can't come together. If you have the heart wash and the shy, if you have the heart wash and the shy, and then you have to come with something that is not of the scripture and not of the spirit, then basically, the spirit, you'll get stoned to death. Because we are put our evil from among us.
Amos 3 and 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Next one. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahushua Hamashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you. Among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind, and in the same judgment.
And this is clear because the Most High is not the author of confusion. Right? You try to create confusion, you try to create a little Babylon in Israel, bad man. You see me? And the Most High now work with that. You see me?
I think 11.
Yeah, 11 the whole lump. You're going to realize, you know, you invite somebody to teach false doctrine in a church. As in, I tend to you look at that wrong, I must say, alright, since we say unity, we put a spar, see me. They realize a young brother come in and they start learning to follow you all we have. As then I say, you're killing the flock.
You're confused because you said same company. Said that person will speak a different doctrine, and then the next person will speak the right doctrine. Me go there now, me I hear from both sides. Where you lead me to do? How me I gonna know which way to go? Because he's either left or right.
The most sides are separatists. They deal with separation, division. So evil, good. Them not mix you. Them not
agree.
Yeah, them not. You see me? One upon the left, one upon the right.
He scripture say, have no fellowship
with your unfruitful workers of darkness. Right.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up because
you see much people them are arrogance and them claim to say them are prophets, yo.
Actually, it also say don't be unequally yoked with unbelief. And if we believe say the RFID chip or the mark of the beast, and true we believe say we are Israelite means say we are linked together because we still have a different faith that overall.
In the time when the apostles actually was receiving the Holy Spirit, then the scripture said they were all at once. Then they were all on one accord. The scripture go further to say they were all on one. They were all one soul. You know that basically I tell you that there is a chemistry. Then you must say the same thing.
Right.
Then and then understand. Then they have the same frequency. We use that term. And they have the same frequency. Then them understand the same thing. They know the same thing. They must say the same thing. They're all one soul, man. And that's how we become one with Yahushua.
Right.
When we are say the same thing.
You are the one.
We are, and then
you just join to the one. What are you going to do?
Yeah,
create your own one. Too much one you have.
That's one. 2 Corinthians 6 verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship had righteousness with unrighteousness?
Division.
And what communication had light with darkness? And what concord had Hamashiach with Belial? Or what part had he that believeth with an infidel? And what agreement at the temple of God with idols, where ye are the temple of the living power?
When you so like that, because when you outside come back, when you go do, ma put the sheep, ma divide again. You see, I said, then shall they know who am I chosen, meaning I pick them from among other men, you see me?
And he said, no, I think they come saying peace.
But division.
But division. You know what I mean? Like, basically, he said, he must separate the righteous from the unrighteous. Right? You know what I mean?
And fair, a main thing where you say, then shall they know who am I chosen. And the thing we are going to prove to you be the chosen of the Lord, the things that will come to pass where they are said.
When I bring up the scripture in Ezekiel, he say, it shall come to pass, then shall they know. Because I know we are going with that side, you know. You see me? The things that we are saying going to stand because those are the word of the Father.
Right? The words followed.
You see me? Yeah, well, we was.
Shall know the mercy. That's it.
Right.
So like, but yeah, he said, by your food you shall know them. Right? I mean, say you can see.
One in our share. First Corinthians chapter 6 members. They say, if you can take the body and turn it into a harlot, meaning that, remember, you know, when a man and a woman come together, they become one flesh. So we, as the wife, this one to go have sex with the next man, right? This one, that's what that says. Right, go on to these other doctrines, say things where Yahweh and agree with.
Him, and give me that in a John, I say, I am the way, the truth. And oh, you have to be alive and be a part of you. So what was standing true?
The period.
Well,
verse 16. What? Each ye one flesh, but he that is joined is one.
Check that.
I get that.
Yes. Wait. Right? From there, they were speaking straight, and the word was big, but we're telling you that, look here, all these things are We are speak.
Exactly.
The years of his people.
Yeah, the dollar here, man.
Yeah.
Watchmen are blind.
Unto the Father, but by me.
But by truth, to the Heavenly Father, by Yahweh Shai, which is the word is truth, and the word sounds by me to pure. You can't go put it.
Revelation 19 verse 10, it says, and I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of the house shy.
That's it.
Hey, what is he the dog again?
And you see it, especially since ever since we've been pushing them out. Which is a car, basically a forerunner. That's why you open in big more. Brothers I go deeper. You know what I mean? I bring out more information on the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. You know what I mean? So you can see that coming down, going John closer to 2019, the chip, the doctrine, or not the chip, information on the chip will go hard, man.
Right.
So what will happen? 2019, Lord will. Lord will them push it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Lord will them make it mandatory. You know what I mean? Because it's a reason, you know, not but before time, not basically, yeah, right. Not a coincidence, man. Because the reason why, I tell you, information come out hard from the mark, rapid from the mark of the beast, drawing closer to 2019. So Lord will, man, you know, them make it mandatory 2019. And we know, say, how we are almost, we are almost to get out of this place, man.
2019, years of promote as well.
Right, just so, right.
You think about it, previously, or in the years coming up, usually like articles that tell the potential applications of the RFID chip. That this year I show the applications of the RFID technology, and I show that the ultimate goal is to actually make it ability to be a chip. Because everything external at this point, your phone, your credit card, this is from here. Cyborgs, man with machine, all of them something I went to push.
Internet of Things.
Internet of Things, right?
Right. And yeah, brother mentioned 5G technology will come on. We'll get because they already set up cell towers. But we know they must set up 5G cell towers in the US. It's supposed to.
Samsung confirmed 5G to the mobile network as 2019.
So right, so you see, coming like in Jamaica, this one still must set up 5G cell tower because why they need 5G? Because that is the is a connectivity, Wi-Fi. So Internet of Things, man, because the 4G can't push it. You know what I mean? Like all them want to push. So they have to bring in a more powerful system or Wi-Fi connectivity. The AI actually operate on something more powerful than 4G can do it. See, when they talk about big data are the thing where this the storage part of the thing. See, where all information they're talking about the blockchain, where all the information will get uploaded to that grid. What are gonna make you connect to that grid with all of the information. Then, so when you just show you plainly in your face, you have to know what going on around you. And that's how we know so you're the prophets, because step by step, we see it. When a man can, we not just say, yo, I buy it for the market. We are sure you say, yo, from the word, yeah, can we go from character to grapho, from to character to grapho, then we go from the stigma. I say stigma. You know what I mean? Real time.
Just show us that big mouth boy and look up nothing, man.
Then, but yes, I know them, man. Your prophets will mean that the Lord really are. That's what that come down to.
Remember the video, Yashamai, they put in a book, the man I say, oh, it's just a new way to spend money. And the man I say, oh, when they pick their dead pay hungry, when they pay them, Hebrew Israelites, when they pick their dead pay hungry, if you take them now, we take the chip, and now let it pass it and comfort you.
That's it.
If you take the chip, we advise you not to.
We're advising them not to.
But you decide to be self-will, whatever judgment come with that, that's upon your head, yo. Because the Oima Taka can sure say, yo, I'm aware of what we are saying about the RFID chip.
Right. He say, one of the things point, he say, yo, what if the RFID chip become the new order of business? When you are going to be, it can become a new order of business. So the thing is, when it becomes a new order of business, it can boil down to the point. That's what they call our temptation. I'm going to read it. But we can read this first.
Make a judgment. You can.
Yeah, man.
So Revelation 14 verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Yep, that's what I'm telling you. And here's a judgment for not listening to the Most High.
And main reason why them even not go off, man. First thing they don't even know who's the beast.
Right, can. Yeah, the simple other manner, you know, them try to take up some big things and them know the basics of the scriptures, yo. As I mean, because we read some simple precepts and play for them the same way. But them want going on some, you know, some big practice and them things there.
Yeah.
That's why the Bible saying they delivered unto men. I say you read it, I say I can't. Yeah, it's not as this is not this mystery is not revealed to everybody. You know, you have to count yourself blessed when you can see these things because within the people I said that them can't see. That's so marvelous and this it make you know see them things and church more. You tell a man and you show a man the same thing in front of him, you can't show you ask you think you're mad. Then I said
yeah, man, this is the same point to say that man I wonder say if the time will come, I'm going to take the chip or whatever. This is Revelation 3 verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Hey, as pertaining to that precept, mentioned our temptation. Then somebody can pull up the word temptation. Then, no, World War One, World War Two, then, and I was saying war, maybe the Cold War to take place. We know some nations, they have what they call food ration. Then, you have the nation, them hold back food, and then ration it, they get a little bit of each thing.
That definitely take place in World War II in Britain.
Can.
Yeah, that's famous in World War II.
Then all you have to do is look at them thinking, no, why that boy down to? If you know what really that this is why it's gonna be our temptation. See? All of them things about the healthcare, food are gonna be kept back from you. And if you don't have certain, just like them said, then say if you don't have the chip, you're not.
That's the chip that go forward to the chip.
Look at that one, NIDS. The government out here tell you, big nose. See? Him tell you, him say, yo, if you don't have the, if you don't have the NIDS, you're not going to have access to government services. The man basically a quote revelation.
Yeah. And I say, Mr. Unholiness, he said, say, don't follow no myths. When the mark of the beast, this and the mark of the beast.
That, yeah,
conditioning the people, yo, because they know, say, after the NID, they know the NIDS is not the end or be all. So them start the conditioning about the RFID from early. Don't listen about the mark of the beast, don't listen about the design that.
That's superstitious.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is a story which is by Erasmus, and it says an experiment attempt trial proving, right? It's a trial proving the trial made of you by my bodily condition, since conditions serve as the test, the love of evaluation towards power. Yeah. Being, I said, number one, it's a trial of man's fidelity, integrity, virtue, and
giving up your faith, because fidelity means faith, and faithful. Giving up your faith in Yahweh Hashem Yeshua to serve. Esau.
Right.
It's a be a test of your faith. Attempt is attempting. Then to see if you give up Yahweh for the system, Esau system.
As a B1, it's an enticement to sin.
How them push the chip? All in the name of what? Convenience. Seamlessness. Then, security purpose. Because this one, you find it say, yo, theft increase, corruption. So you have people that say, yo, yes, bring it in because it will be to keep you secure.
And that in these times and season, let's say Christmas season, people are walking 13, 40 or almost thousand in their pocket. Oh, you don't have to walk with so much money. You know, you have this type of technology, all you need is swipe and go and because look how convenient and how it works seamlessly with all the transactions or technology we have, we can work with.
Pay bills online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do shopping online. So it's a what? It's a free. Presenting an
enticement to sin, temptation, whether arising from desires or from the outer circumstances, an internal temptation to sin, of the temptation by which the devil sought to divert the outside the Messiah from his divine errand, of the condition of things.
Well, I said that it make reference to Yahushua when the devil had tempted in the wilderness. That's the thing. When I really check what happened, no food, when I fast, I fast for 40 days and 40 nights. So if you try to tempt me, yo, make bread with that stone. Show yourself off of doing this.
But we're gonna worship him. I'm gonna give when show him. Show him the kingdom, show him benefits, show him the convenience. You say, yo, you can have all of this. Then all you have to do. Bow down and worship. When you look up cars at 20, bow down like a dog. See? And worship. Yeah, we look up worship. Salakia. When you look up worship in a revelation, you beg like a dog. You bow down, man. You see?
Because it means basically the fear.
Yeah. And I see him thing. He's always sure, look here. You want all the benefits, you can just take the simple chick. You can't feed the children. Because I'm looking up. You must say chaos take place as well, you know. You are going to inner fence wall, so nothing will happen to you on the outside. I have to worry about nobody rape for you, nobody know this, nobody know that. You are comfortable, you know this, you know that.
And you're going to any NCE, right? I know they have something that play repeatedly. They must show you say you can come out the line and go in your house, prepare your laptop.
Yeah, because when you're in the line, you're frustrated. Long hours. You know, your work and you have to thief look at time because you have to join this landline. I'm gonna say you're stressed. You see me?
The convenience is yes. Then but yeah, a chop don't look like a chop, man.
Yes, you're hungry. Yes, you are food. But guess what? Is it worth giving up your soul for? So watch it, man. You say give them soul.
Hey, I sure the rat. He knows say When you touch a cheese, you never go scratch my neck. You never touch it, yo.
Let's finish this and then it says, of the condition of things are a mental state by which we are enticed to sin or to a lapse from the faith and holiness. 4. Adversity, affliction, trouble sent by God and serving to test or prove one's character, faith, and holiness. This is what the most I do, most I test to see if we go hold out to him. Right?
Because you see what I'm saying? The definition, I say what? Of what? Of trouble.
Right.
Sent by who?
Affliction, adversity, trouble sent by God.
So if the point is what you have to know, who responsible for it? Sending trouble. All the way you see, take place around you. You have to remember, because that is what it going to boil down to. You know? You remembering who are bringing the trouble, who are bringing destruction, and say, all right, him are bring it.
I'm going to save your time.
Him are going to save your time.
He said, I'm going to feed you. You see me? You know, so I'm going to save you really believes the man feed you. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's one of the reasons why we're not going to be bugged out. Because we believe that how much he got us. He got us, and he's the one who make everything up around you. And we have faith and fear. You know, you have
wisdom and
knowledge. What?
I'm ready for revelation.
Once?
It's Matthew 11, verse 25. At that time, Yahushua answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and has revealed them unto the babes. Even so, Father, for so it seems good in thy sight. And another thing, as the brother said earlier, the so-called high society people, the doctors and the lawyers and all the college professors and everybody, them have all this wisdom and all this knowledge, but them still don't know how them are get. They don't know about walk up much as how to get delivered. And the thing about it is, when I tell them how to get delivered, they're so smart, it seems stupid. Because guess what? You see them quote unquote intellectual people here, them say, oh, them know, they don't believe. They always want to find a rational way out. Only way you're going to get delivered are through miracles, yo. Faith. Because the rational might argue a certain way out.
Divine intervention.
A rational man, because it's going to that's when the back is against the wall, you fight. You see me? But guess what? It's the fight. Remember, because I would say when we just hear person that comes in, I will fear. And you're going to say, oh, a man life, a man cherish him life, and I sense him, I'm going to fight for him life. But the thing is, you're fighting a losing battle, I'm fighting a battle, you can win. Then I said, I need that save his life, shall lose it. Then I said, and that's why you need to, these are what we call faith. Most I say, we return to find faith among men, because as men don't have faith. I said, them live the way them live. You see me? Them don't have no faith. And that's how we as elect, right? Hopefully, so we speak it. We are open up right now.
Means faith, confidence.
Alright, so at this point, we have a practice of walking in the path of we have a practice faith, yo.
You say what? Give diligence, so like a minute. Give diligence to make sure an election short. If you give diligence, then you walk in the path. Right.
So like people always say, that they would say, we now wait for the man out in the sky to come deliver. They say, yeah, wait for alien in a spaceship.
You think Yahushua gonna come and crack them clouds? Yeah, you really believe that? Yo, really believe that? But yeah, what's your way out? Get some guns, fight, you're gonna die.
It's Matthew 26, start of verse 51. And behold, one of start of 50. And Yahushua said unto him, Friend, wherefore art thou come? Then came they and laid hands on Yahushua and took him. And behold, one of them which were with Yahushua stretched out his hand and drew his sword and struck a servant of the high priest and smote off his ear. Then Yahushua said Yahushua unto him, put up again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish, but with the sword. You see me?
Yeah, because you have this idiot. Remember, brother Yashawamba was a screenshot, you know, with this idiot that talk about it. We not wait for Yahushua wait for him. What's this dumb, yo? But you know you have them idiot there, they must say basically, and what them on an agent, they must try to provoke certain reaction from brothers. You know, man might have got cheated or whatever, then they get him and you know, we change a speech of that happening. You see me I say? Because the Bible say, yo, wait upon me till I rise up to the prayer. Is it because with yourself you cannot fight against so-called white man, they have technology, even if he even visible for you to kill him. You see me I say?
All of this is like, you know, when you watch a movie there, say someone look at you, set an alarm and you set him alarm where something drop on this and you set like one whole system where everything happens. Yeah, right? And the mere fact that the Lord set up all of this and just started off already and everything will move according to how it can move. You gotta tell me, say, yo, you gotta tell like to pause and wait till you finish what you had or you do what you had before it happened. You get me? And now the gossip. You get me? The Lord set this with a limited amount of time if happened to you. You get me? When JPS goes boom and say, yo, if you pay the bill and pay it in a this set of time, you can't tell JPS say, well, I'm not go wait till we done pay off this, do this before we go turn out to the bill, you know. But you know if JPS cut off your light. You see me?
Yeah, as I mentioned, you know, that's how we east in the day, you know. East in the day and telling you get ready because you're gonna die if you don't make yourself right. Isn't it? If you look, also been with the year of last nearly upon the R5 chip and prophecies, right? Which R5 chip is, as brother mentioned, one of the major prophecies. Them. All the prophecies them tie, and the brother mentioned again earlier is a double effective. The master, and 1 second is right. So if you look on these things, you're supposed to get yourself ready because you can't see them have ears for in the system. Like one time when they did it, as brother mentioned them there, write the paper, them know and make laws, them know them have push out a food worldwide one time. One time them attack everything because the days are short, yo.
You know it's funny, the world about football war, but for the other hand here, we need the world move together as one. You see that you have the UN, the UN charter where everybody can fall in line with this. But then again, everybody in the UN. Now all them countries are implement the UN rules, but yeah, mind shop tomorrow, the one of them start.
Because as the brothers bring us, and the shoppers bring us the EMS to get rid of America. That's why all nukes are aimed and pointed to America. Right? America is the big Babylonian custom. We have this freedom to do whatever you want, which is not going to be a part of the new system. As in America go all over the world around them. So people want and that cannot stand in this society because of a limit where you can do, when you can do it, where you can do it, where you can do it. So it's opposing. Right? So all these nations going to turn against America and strike America, even when we basically are them lover right now. Because England and America is like one. As they may say, America far more of England.
Yeah, the daughter of Babylon,
right?
England.
You see me?
The mother.
Right. So you see what I say? And now England is against America. Right? All these nations are joining with Russia to come destroy America because that's where we're going into no, we're going to read that more.
Precept. One of the layers of us.
One, take a look because all the scriptures are tied, right?
Yeah, man, line up on the
In 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 68, for behold, the burning rock of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols, and they that consent unto them shall be added in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot. For they shall be in every place and in the next cities.
Every place and in the next city.
A great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Right, that's not going to come. It's a world captivity. Remember, I read a post an article again that showed that our nation have some base in the Caribbean. Is in
Russia.
Russia, yeah. Right? So it's a joke thing. War, give me the next and the second one. I didn't even know how many. The one that say that go basically that is wellness. That the door.
When I look up the word insurrection, I'm just bring it out from Miriam. I say a usually violent attempt to take control of a government,
Right.
an act or instant of revolting against civil authority or an established government.
Right. The Bible says, yo, when they say uproar to the people, why the people are uproar? Because they might try to destroy the government, because the government are oppress them. You see me? Right now, if you're in Jamaica right now, they must celebrate them pagan holiday, which is Christmas, and if you look, even the people still are trying to do it, even in them cost no money now make. They must say where money gone, they give them money to make, they spend. You see me? This is just remember every year, family and it's true. Every year, Christmas get worse. Which is a good thing, and the most at this trying to feast days, you know.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to have more mourning and mourning. And guess what? Next year, taxes again. You see me? Tax.
Don't worry.
I guess the next year, no? This time, Jamaicans gonna not be able to really run from them tax. And they're gonna get tagged in an NIDA system, you know, which is gonna basically when they gonna have a track of everybody and who pay tax, much is supposed to pay, because right now you have a lot of people, even people who know they not pay tax, but supposed to pay tax. That's the workplaces right now. Them not pay NIS for the workers, them are certain tax for them. And they not pay tax in evidence. We know business places right now where people register. Is they not say? But guess what? Them are an idiot. Them know so the system coming. Them have to get registered, so everybody I try push. But guess what? The business now make money already. I know you have to go pay more tax. So I got more. They shut them up a lot, then, yo. Yeah, they want to shut down because people cannot run them business without the man. Every single man where I make transaction have to pay a tax, are supposed to be paying tax. If I sell jelly, they're supposed to pay a tax.
So that's why I have mobile money now, yo.
Yeah, vendors them.
And I have to make sure you have a vending quiz. I have a vendors quiz. I have personal quiz.
Right, them promote the quiz thing, the taxi driver.
Every family doing business, brother. Don't buy enough.
So you have,
they cannot buy or sell without the RFID chip. And this is the premier from a bring you. And then I said, so the man said to you, look here, we need, we see here, look here, Mr. John, we know you're a machete man. And you're chopping jelly and feeding your family, but we're doing this for the past year. We see a bit of one look auto time. Doesn't mean? But we're not getting our part, and this country is not growing, and we're dead. And then I said, so look here, we need to know about jelly and make a gas and idea, so we can take our piece. Nothing wrong in that.
Them registering
Exactly. Because the money are transfer from one and to the next answer, they need to know how much money you are make, so them so-called can reduce corruption, yo. And tax is not a good thing. People hear tax and think tax is something else. Hey, we need to pay tax because the country now can't put those tax. Guess what? Israel wants to pay tax. You see me? Nations in a bondage to Israel pay with tax so it can grow. You see me? Tribute, custom, whichever you want to call it. You see me? I say? The people, when the man of Yahushua said to Peter, say, yo, who pay tax? The people and the children, yo. You see me? And then say, who the customer are tribute from? Right? The people are the more children, they say, are strangers, right? And of strangers mean what? Edens, near other nations, right? You cannot tax your own people and expect to develop. No time at all at a I would say people can even find it 95 by not paying tax, much less to go pay tax when you come. You see what I say? You have people live on land, they must squat, the amount of squatters exist, yo.
China get the freedom.
You see me? Yeah. You see what I say? The amount of squatters exist. That's how people survive and people think that alright, you see me? People are living off your light bill.
A precept here.
Well,
a quick one. Luke 2 verse 1. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed.
Right.
And this was taxing the first made when Syrian is the governor of Syria.
Right, so you know what I feel like, so you'll be, and you can bring one that
Well, we're going to go further. Let's get some. And all went to be taxed. Everyone into his own city.
Right. Yeah, I've got to pay tax.
Yeah. Is that going back around this area?
And we were in bondage under the Romans when we were paying tax. Right? And we are in the second leg of the Roman Empire. And guess what? We're paying tax.
Hey, as a matter of fact, in the time of Esther, the king at the time, they ruled from India to Ethiopia. And I believe, say, yo, when he called the tax, Israelites where they are living in the region there, they walk up, set up their money up top.
Hey, and so not cut you, right? Marshall, all people, certain things, right? When Caesar passed that decree, right? I say, yo, everybody in the world basically can them conquer it, or whatever region they want to do, to pay a tax. And I say everybody went to their own city to go pay a tax. Remember, you have to have men where our so-called government leaders or representatives are collect tax. Guess that who them get a tax to go pay? Caesar. You see me?
What them there get them cut to because
yeah, you can never get the tax is really far. Remember, you know, up to what they were saying, the tax of Jamaica collect, you know. We did have pay, not all IMF, they have pay the slave owners them in our Britain, yo. Yeah. You see me? Up to 2015.
Yeah, because
there are some around the region.
remember when
yeah.
No, because them
pay them for them sleep.
right.
Because you don't let go of slave just so you have to pay. That's why they say the redeemer of
The British government basically they have pay the British monarch.
Right.
Because them different. The monarch them be basically own the slaves, and then when they separate the monarch from the country, a corporate entity,
right.
then it
So the
becomes
queen
the burden
basically by
the corporate entity, but it's separate from the monarch. So basically, them are paid the British officials.
right. So maybe they were slaves, and now the queen basically are the monarch by the
No, they're not the monarch, but
emancipation.
the government by the slave.
It's a term
From the
emancipation.
Yeah.
Once you go on to the next.
Yeah.
right. Isn't it? So now, as you can tell, we are owned by who?
British government.
Hey, because
Which is really
the other day I watched a documentary yesterday with I think his name
It's supposed to kind of hard. That's
Diego Garcia. They have a documentary with basically the British. Them have some country. I think that one was in the Pacific near India. And it's America become they make a military base in our country, and Britain actually give them like some people, 2,000 people to do it for the land. It's like them evict them, them literally just teach them up. They get one boat and fling them from other land. Is them and take
the Aborigines or that one?
yeah, but the country named Diego Garcia is in Minnesota, basically. But afterwards, when they try battle, and I see how them keep up all land and this is legal, even the court deem it legal, is it? Then just go to the Queen, and the Queen just sign one contract and say all of the subjects them have to go be me, and me make one decree, and say me no want none of them under the land. And then they have to stay for it. They come and law, so them dodge the judicial system, the whole law, everything, because the Queen own everything.
Right.
She govern everything. Anything she said, that is the decree. That's a royal decree.
Not enough people understand, say, even the British government pay the Queen. You understand? Outside of that, but they always feel like from the British, then the government and the Queen are one.
And these are following the she's the biggest article in the world.
well, technically,
From the level there, never go no. They're rapture them. We understand how far I think no, which is really the rapture.
It's just peace. You said something earlier in regards to
they bring out
Oh yeah.
insurrection. They bring out like
Yeah, but they bring what? Yeah, rebellion against government.
So this is 2 Ezra 15 verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power.
Right, the kings, your government, see me, people going to fight against these men because the master them trust them to bring peace to them and cure. It's just chaos. They're not a job, them can't feed them family, them sons and daughters get captured in a SOE or state of emergency for much months. You know, all these things happen. Doctor reach them. Them cannot live on the beaches anymore. You know, that's why I get removed to so-called safe zones where, you know, they must say, oh, they might be some place disaster zone. All these things.
Inflation.
You can't go through a line and catch some fish again. Us oppression on top of oppression, the Bible says, because just miss oppression, this other be like a breach to fall. So nothing in eye wall, you see me? Because you people don't know how to trust in your washing machine, you have no faith. You see me? Whatever you see in front of you, yes, that's the way they are work with. You see me? Which is the way of death. See what I say? So when you operate against the government, you think they're not prepared for a long time. Why think them at the urban training with the soldiers them, you see me? Normally when they are soldiers them at the drill or whatever, them going in some bush and them camouflage like bush. They want to try camouflage like building. This guys are some building.
Couple years back, when them basically come like the parish of Portland, basically, my brother Ariel usually go across the road to a neighbor, right? And right our gate, they have this big almond tree. So basically, the soldier them be out in front, right there, like a couple hours well. I want to stand right underneath that tree. And basically, you see when him got it, but when the brother Ariel got it step, he never see him. I'm say, Ariel, look beside him. And still never say, when the soldier say, yo, don't come close, I'm frightened. And then the girl that come up with her yard now, she don't see him either. She almost walk literally in him. And when him say, yo, don't move, she frightened because them just stand up there, them have it down to a T. And after him just stand up, he don't move on, no. The man just stand up, and the only reason I could have seen him is because I saw him with it. And after a while, sometimes I have to squint to see him.
Yeah. Shit don't get real, man. You know, as let's say, oh, the precept I think that's 16, it's about 16, you say, oh, you have some people left in the field, and you have, you see me? It don't matter where you're there, it's not going to escape a bad man.
Tell us you're going to be in a city and have a desire to see someone.
Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and the great tribulation.
Great tribulation, I'm going to tell the tribulation that comes. Go, give me that, bro.
Just picture, just picture a worldwide lockdown, or a worldwide lockdown. You know what I mean?
World crisis.
World crisis. So just picture. All right, Jamaica under basically a state of emergency, like what they're going to so like the whole island, they're under a state of emergency. Gunshot in a different community. Stores are burned down. You can't touch up on the road because guess what? They might get shot down by the military. Yeah, you know, should take them. Man probably kill a vehicle because you know, like a breath. You have to think about the chaos. You have to vision.
Yeah, vision is the only way you're gonna really see how they really visualize what really come, because there are words right now, but you have to put them in an image form.
Make a point. Remember them written was an image first before them write it on paper. Many of the prophets then get a vision. And then the vision is on paper.
Yeah, that's so the one you saw them must see.
They see the prophets now start paying back the vision, so people see the vision and all.
That's right.
As I want to fact, some people get the vision now.
Yeah, people have dreams and them think the same way.
As I think about it, Ecclesiastes 18 verse 24. He said, think upon the wrath that shall be at the end.
Right, think upon these things that come now. That's the only way you go really fear your washing machine was that him bring it. Right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that thing, yeah. He say, if it be possible, take this cup from me. As in, but guess what? He must walk the way, yo. And guess what? Jacob's trouble is coming. And brother have a priest and bring up a fish that and then
He said, "On the time of vengeance, when he shall turn away his face."
right. Think upon those days, yo. But could be our next picture of it. No,
Yeah,
right.
Jeremiah 30 and verse 7.
And then Daniel straight away, again, right?
Alas, for that great day.
That day, gone. So that's not.
Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Key thing, that day is great, so there's none like it. And it's not a great day in the sense of celebration, it's a great day of trouble. Great trouble.
Morning.
Even Jacob's trouble, yo, which are you people, which are the Negroes, Latinos and Native Americans predominantly, yo, the people of God, the sons and daughters of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, of Israel, Yasha Allah. Right? So don't believe that look here, man. That this deal, as Bible said, as I say, oh, one thing that this idea of the Lord, so what it is for you, the day of the Lord is not, is darkness and not light. Right? And it really dark, yo. Okay, if you look at it, it's that dark days that come. You say, yo, I can see clearly now the rain. Because guess what? The rain is come now, yo. And I got desire to see the light at the tunnel.
Who did I watch oh high the clouds? Then the smoke and go when paradise burn. When the paradise in California burn. You see, so thick it is and it actually dark the place.
Yes. Because we actually agree like when they try to drag through the fire. I mean, so this look like night.
Yeah, man.
And things then come up. So,
Look when Riverton they are put down there, and the whole of half a tree dark up from which part of Riverton there? That's my son.
Barnstone.
Alright, and with the way out, half a tree all the way from HS from Constance Road. It's dark.
So imagine when
and them big building there, I got Riverton there, son, yeah, I got them big building now, get burnt, yo. Yeah? And I got one down digital, flow, JPS, also parliament now escape, yo. Forget them, we are stuck down with guns and deals.
God knows.
And let me tell you this, the embassy.
Yes,
God, the US embassy.
I never have experience in that thing.
Them share that in the movie. No man, with Owen Winston that escape with the no escape.
No escape, yeah.
I'm sure that or when them go to the embassy for the civilian in the country, for them get trapped, for them to the embassy. Them bomb it. With a buckle boom, whatsoever boom, them find to bring over there. You know what I mean? Them there will be so chaotic, because people are gonna lose it. You know what I mean? You have to vision that. The scripture say what? The prudent man foresee the evil and neither himself. You see, you have to foresee it. Right. Then prophecies. And when you foresee it, you actually see. The scripture say all things are written now 4 times, we're written for all. The things them, it happen. You have things that happen in history now. Then you have things that happen in history show you. You watch movies, yo. Right. Is it?
A lot of issues are based on history, real life stories.
Can, you see me? Yeah, can.
Remember I see when I look, you know, say I vultures them in the sky, and I look piles upon piles of dead body. And then there's dead, yo.
Yeah, that's one of the way. Oh, this is not to finish. Jeremiah. That's one of the way. Or disease, I go get pestilence, I go get push forward, just the spread.
Yeah, the bottom place where not even have proper disposal. So like the proper disposal like Riverton. But then they say that they were right because you have a chemical that get dumped on them place and if smoke and go up and people in it. A lot of people can have side effects and things.
Brother, a viral place people people get seizures. People start cough up somewhere where them can't move.
They get some for them, but they don't know oppression upon oppression.
We're gonna read that goes for a river and a light.
Yeah, that's it.
And it clear up now. So what we say when the real things
wait till them big building now. We're gonna tell people to look here. We're going what is it? What they call it? Shit. What the term?
Bangro?
No man. When I'm bringing the robots them are the AI.
Automation.
Yeah, automation, right?
No job loss.
I said, look here, we have a more sophisticated program that's more efficient and doing what we need.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You need to choose something. Maybe you need to open your own business. You see me? I'm gonna know some about I'm still paying for go back home too. We're gonna tell you, look here. Yo man, when a man lose it, him lose it. The poor now have nothing to eat, but the rich.
Yeah, just said as well, one day the Fed raised interest rate, and that actually put a strain on business because when the interest rate is raised, we make businesses now that much, we make them expenditure is even higher, and then have that borrowing power, even from people purchasing, a lot of people purchase things on credit, like credit card and so forth, then finance car loan, house loan, and everything there. Right, it make that of a strain, and if less people purchase things, basically the business will make less
people
profit.
living in denial. You live off of debt. You see me? You live off of debt. You borrow one debt, you sustain the next debt, and you go from debt. The country run off of debt. What the hell?
But them tell us that the currency of slaves is debt.
Right? Yeah, we are slaves. The servant is the borrower to the borrower that's servant to the lender. You see me?
Just to that as I said earlier, basically what takes place right now is the business them lose, and after a while they will collapse. And when they collapse, basically the person them will put employment. You see me? And that are basically less person at work, be able to purchase more things, which will make the business. It's like, it's a
Job loss not take place on a rapid, yet I have may not think for revolution.
Yeah.
So what gonna happen when job loss actually
Real job loss.
a real job loss come like
When they reach the bang your belly.
yeah? No, them not. That's another reason when state of emergency when state of emergency declare. Why do you think people now go stay in the house regardless of where they go? Regardless of what?
Man, the house and then
Come
on.
Hey, I see a thing going at the body. Shoot up for your left and right, and I was like, where you come on, carry on?
No people down there.
I say, walk go buy some mommy and we have some girl come on.
You're not gonna be able to enter the cities because what that means, you're gonna have SOE, state of emergency or martial law. Right?
Begin as one piece. Ezekiel 7, verse 15. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him.
Right. There's no escape though.
Instead saying, he that runneth to 9 houses like you running.
But I'll be everything.
It's
Double trouble.
hold on, wait.
I was saying, visualize this thing. Visualize this thing.
Verse 9, it shall come to pass in that day, say Yahweh, that I will. Hold on.
Verse 15, man. You don't 15.
Verse 15. It's not 15,
5 then.
5
yeah, 5. Amos 5, verse 18 says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, for what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. And if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light?
Hey, I'm going to share something else, right? After these soldiers were trained for years, they have a lot of soldiers in Jamaica, right? We are trained for years and never really get the opportunity to really show them power.
Exercise.
You know? Yeah. I just want it in a comfortable way.
That's when they
So when I say, yo, look here, you need it. Them man want to get trained to do execute yo.
That's why I'm glad when they get the opportunity to go down at the valley. Right, you have one here. You have one soldier, so that you have one soldier where actually like a speech, nothing public or on media, but him actually tell a youth like when in the valley, the knife, the soldier knife, the big knife over them out, or him do all for youth. And he stop the feet in the belly and just draw it across the belly and just run out.
I want them to get dump on the truck back.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get jumped in a shallow grave.
And get what? Them think them glad with the opportunity to go exercise or flex them muscle. You know what I mean? So as a brother say, you have soldiers when martial law get declared, alright. But this is the thing. When martial law get declared and them actually out on the street and do what them support to do and try to quell the unrest, they will get so severe that even them themselves. Free this because it's done.
Hey, and that's going right now in Bomba, France, because we basically have the yellow vest protest. We basically never say have a blue vest referring to the police force protest in brewing because them wages low. Then I get paid the overtime money man do. And that basically them a work up on it. I think
can you start part of this
and that them say we have shared the same thing with the yellow vest people them are share. As if them are suffer justly.
I'm sure that in the movie World War Z, you know, police Brad Pitt that take up something with to an series and his police are running to on top of it. Man, police run to take up things himself because another day every man has a friend to themselves and their family.
That's why the UN military are coming to Jamaica.
We can shut up Jacob Trouble and we can shut Daniel.
Yeah man, and the brother have a preset so we can close out.
Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
That's the hope we have at the end of it, yo. It is our trouble, but we shall be saved out of it, and that's the after faith like that. Right? So we're not just telling you doom, we're telling you there's a silver lining at the end. Isn't it? But give me next one, Daniel.
Daniel 12 and verse 1. And
Nate don't believe in this neither, yo. Nate don't believe. So I'm telling you, yo, stop with still man, and them man don't believe in the Bible, yo.
And at that time, Michael shall stand up, the great prince, who standeth for the children of thy people.
Just here, the Christians that came to Michael and my house, right?
And there shall be a time of trouble,
Jacob's trouble, go on.
such as never was since there was a nation even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered.
Every one of them great destruction of the Most High, I tell them, I say, look here, even though this great calamity has come, at the same time, people don't get delivered. That's how it's come and speaking because we know, so yo, we don't have to get the kingdom, we have to go to the dark part.
Too much tribulation.
Right. When you go to the darkness and they say that be my light, that you appreciate that light more.
Yahweh is referred to as light.
Right. Isn't it? Right there.
Remember. The second is just.
Is that done?
No, that's the one big last part.
Yeah.
Everyone that shall be found written in the book. On the book.
Right.
And that means that them predestined.
Second Ezra 16 and verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
Really keep more wasting, yo. Drunk and dagger for feed from people's flesh. I'll make them all become fat. You think you're fat dog, eh?
Small one.
Well, I'll keep finishing that.
He said, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, said the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
So if you believe in their trouble, believe some of the save over time. Right? That's what I'm going to tell us, yo.
One way out.
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for your how about show me how shy it is regard.
No faith, no faith.
Jeremiah 16 and verse 4. They shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven, and for the beasts of the earth.
Right, so
point where you just said,
and it shall be consumed by the sword. Mentioned famine as a sword too. They have the mark of the beast, that is a sword. Martial law, pestilence,
Help to the family.
right? So yeah, sword coming is a destructive mechanism or destructive force. So all of them things are set up for destruction. They with the most I bring. As we mentioned in the scripture mentioned, you have to get faith. You have to get saved out of it. True faith in Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. I mean, because we give you the destructive part of it, but we are showing there's a way out. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. The only way out is through Yahweh Shai. You know what I mean? So we are showing it. Skipper say, one shall hear a voice behind him saying, this is the way, walk in it. Why? We are the teachers, man. We're set up, we're tethered that. You know what I mean? We say, this is the way, walk in it. Yeah, it leads to what? It leads to them go, yeah. But, you know, but at the straight path will lead to life, we're sure. I mean, you can't go no, there's no other way around it. I mean, it's because if you climb up some other way, because they are thief. So you can't go in if you try to climb, you try to come through the window. You're dead.
I just want to wait. Even in Israel, they say I want somebody to pass it.
At the time, don't can.
And man, we get phone, we don't think that maybe keep up.
Yeah, go on.
I can go first.
So, First Thessalonians chapter 5, we start at 1. It says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly the day of the Lord so coming as a thief in the night. And as you can see, things is on the rise right now, come to pass according to the instructions where Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said it to come. See, verse 3 says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape, because they have men who basically not pre-destruction will come. They not prudent, they not prepare themselves, as the brother mentioned here.
And not even that act. They say, the evil shall not overtake them. Man.
Yeah.
You see me?
Let us finish it. He said, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief, because we always meditate upon the terrors of the Lord. I want come to pass according to the word of the scriptures.
We get set up on the watch tower. When I watch man on the watch tower, first sign of trouble. Yo, you not sleep. There's a precept in Isaiah where man tell us, him say, him sit down daily. In him watch. Zane, and he say, I hope they eat, I hope they drink. And he say, yo, when you see the lion come, you run. And say, yo, the lion come. See, when you see anything in the form of destruction come, they say, yo, such and such a come. You report. It's part they say, yo, a watchman supposed to report. See? So if you are watching and see the things that might take place around, you're supposed to report. You release them. And make sure so the brothers them in their camp, they're on good step in terms of, yo, getting at the serious frame of mind, because the thing I'm not creating is not a joke. I mean, build them up. Well, you know?
Them say Edward Snowden is a whistleblower. Well, we are the whistleblower of the Lord, man. We always blow the whistleblower.
Trumpet blow.
Yeah, trumpet blow. This is too low. Yeah. This is too low. You're not going to reach nowhere, brother. We have to trumpet, man. I go with a small one.
Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto the servants.
Go verse number.
Amos 3 and verse 6. shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid.
So the question is, we're not afraid when you hear about all them something like that. Yes, as I say, no, we really ready for AK and all. Really ready for AK and all that. There's a name for foo now.
Yeah, you don't remember when actually got St. Thomas? And then the brother said, always have a man free. Man, no one be afraid. God is given yes, brother put the precept by the prayer that I persuade many. No, the theory of the Lord to persuade many, man.
I know why I get
When we get free.
You know what? If I get afraid,
I'm putting that.
a good stuff like that means you're supposed to run to the protection. You want to get protected. When you're in a trouble, you run to daddy. As I look at you. Yeah. Run to your daddy because when you're there by your bed and something trouble in the night, as I look at you, you run go get side of your daddy, outside of your mom. So what with daddy? You know what I mean? Yahweh Hashem your shy, the protector. So we run to the protector, man. When you're afraid, don't run to the protector, yo.
So the man is afraid to take the next man more than afraid to do the wrong.
Because they don't feel more side. They don't feel the wrong thing, man.
See about this
fear. Right.
See about this in Asian time. Asian time be more serious than now. I remember you never have no police, you never have no hunting the have the quote unquote the community. So when you hear that bell ring, you know that the enemy are coming. Is either your side win or your side lose. And if you feel like you can't win, whatever measure you put in place, you run enough. When you hear that sound enough, who now want to run, who stay still. Is it because the time is so serious? It's like when people read them scriptures, come like them now understand what they have happening. When they hear the trumpet in the farm, even the man will have a fight, heart a beat, you know. Because guess what? There's a chance he might dead.
Yeah. They say they just say whatever they measure them put in place to run. When they hear that they better run.
Yeah.
The measure put in place for this time to run. The word because scripture said so that he that read it so that he may run that readeth it. You see? So it's an urgency.
So you think about it, the trumpet is being blown. Are you afraid?
Right.
What?
Right. Amos 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord had not done it?
And that's what they are burden going to earn with all application. It is the most I say, Yahweh. Right? So, but we know the way out this one. Through Yahweh Hashem Shai. So even though Him has said it, we still have the way out. Right? One.
Verse 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but He revealeth His secret unto His servants, the prophets.
Exactly. And as the brother went at the watchman, the trumpet is being blown. Right? The trumpet is being blown, the warning has been given. Hey, just watch the movie. What the movie name with the boy man? With the man didn't sell out. A Greek movie there.
Not changing?
No, not changing. But when Zeus then he come down and fight or something. Immortals. Watch the first scene of Immortals, yo. When them hear the gun, the boy in the house and they hear the first three beats of the gun, yo. Everybody, look, everybody are pop up on the left. Everybody.
Yeah, now close up to the precept.
Like this, man. So this I conclude, and this is Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure.
Right. So with the wisdom, knowledge, and the scriptures that Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, that will keep it stable. That's why we keep it stable in the times ahead. Give it stability, keep it firm. See, because you're grounded because you know and you fear Yahweh because you go further to say fear of the Lord is his treasure. Like whosoever have the fear of the Lord in that time, you know what I mean? It's a treasure, you have a treasure. Treasure, yeah. You know what I mean? So we'll close off with that, hopefully, the body was edified, somebody is edifying the body. So with that we say, Kalalalium la Yahweh, Hashem, Hashem, and the honors to our pastors of James again. Alright, salutations to the acting pushing serving their sincerity. Shalom Akim.
Shalom.